Okay. Wow. Looks smoky in here. But I don't know what I did with the screen. But anyway, I'm on my, I'm calling it the third day. And it's, it's, uh, it's interesting to me. Because I'm thinking back to when I crashed, when I didn't want to crash, back in '88. I was running a farm in Pennsylvania. Funny story. I had been on the run. I had 2 warrants in Ohio for my arrest. And I couldn't come up with $10,000 for the bond, so I went on the run. I wouldn't let them arrest me. So I almost ended up in Alabama. This a movie could be made of this day that I took off from, when I avoided and I hid my trailer, my handyman trailer, and cops was all over the place looking for me. Pretty interesting. But I had help. The fire chief helped me. Buddy Barker helped me. He had the junkyard. He put me in a '65 Falcon. And it did make it to Midland, Texas. It did make it to Alabama. And then to Midland, Texas. And we went on into San Antonio with that Falcon. I had to put a quart of oil in every 500 miles. And I let the little smoke trail like it was a diesel. But it did go. It did make it back to the junkyard. Then I traded that in on a 70 International. That was getting 10 miles to the gallon with an electric fuel pump. They had that interesting motor. Because they had a 345 and a 390. 92, I think it was, a 392. Basically the same engine. It's like the small block Chevy, the huge engine, power plant. And it was a 3/4 ton International built up springs. It was a nice truck. It was white, but it had a blue door. It had the wood paneling on it and everything, but somebody put a blue door on it. I paid $1,000 for it on credit. And boy, put a lot of miles on that truck. A lot of miles. At 10 miles to the gallon. And I wasn't stealing, But anyway, I ended up on a farm in Pennsylvania. I didn't have no driver's license. I had a truck with an Alabama $25 tag on it. And had a story based on truth, because I did have a reference about being a farmer in Ohio. And his name was Don, too. He's dead now, too, and that's another hurt in my life. Don Cunard from Barnesville. Quite a man. I used to say the strongest man I ever met. One-man farmer. But anyway, I was on this farm for a year. I just met a girl from over there. And, I kind of trust her just because she's from that area. But, I don't know if any of you know about work, physical work, but I would be left on that farm alone, and I'd have close to 100 head of stock between dogs, chickens, horses, and cows. There was always 52 milking, and that's a pretty good amount of cows to milk twice a day. And I used to be proud because I would have the receipts from the milking, and I could keep it consistent. And I used to like the numbers, because I was good with farming. Because the farmer he would take off for 2 weeks and just leave me there. And it was a beautiful farm. It was. If I was normal and everything, I would have grown into that. My kids would be farmers right now, having a beautiful 200 acres of Pennsylvania farm, you know, and because it was two farms combined. And it had a house, and then it had the handyman house, or the hired hand house is what you should call it. That was the original house. Then Don, he built a house next to it across the pond from there. And it was a good year. You know, it was a good year. But I crashed. I crashed bad. Ended up in Clark Summit. And that's where Freddie got born. 88, March 24th. He wasn't even supposed to happen. He was a tubes-tied baby. You know, that wasn't supposed to happen. And it really threw me off because I didn't want a welfare kid. And I wasn't making enough money to pay to have a kid without being on welfare. And this damn man used to piss me off. I had a lot of ideas to make money. You know, I was going to take cow manure into town and spread it on people's garden and plow it in or rototiller it in. I could have made a lot of money, but he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't let me make money. So here I am. 1st of August, 2021. Off medication. First time in 6 years. So my body is used to risperidol. My head is used to risperidol. And, but I'm liking it. I got my 4 hours sleep. I woke up at 4 like I've been doing, so I can take my medication because I am going to church this morning at 11 o'clock. And I do have quite a collection of people over there. And I got 2 hugs from the pastor's wife, Crystal. That's the original that's the original woman that I met that invited me to church in the beginning. And she's a 67 kid. Scared to death of YouTube. And the Antichrist. You know, the Antichrist is, you know, he's the devil. Oh dear, I want to put, I got to see what's going on. I want to put WhatsApp on YouTube as I'm getting, I got a whole bunch of stuff going on there. It's unbelievable. And some of them been with me going on a year, you know, and I have never talked to them. You know, this one now doesn't have a Nigerian number. But she's been Jake, she's been, so many, but she's got huge breast. I mean huge. And that's how I know with her when she pops up. And right now she's popped up twice, and she says she's being hacked. One's a Nigerian number. But I used to have pictures of her peeing, everything. You know, I did. I had her, everything I ever asked her to do, she would do. And she was supposed to be from Cleveland. But she would pop up in California, Florida, you know, she's been everywhere. See, that's why I want money. Because I want to start paying. I mean, for real. I want to be able to pay the bill. And I got free. That's what's that. This is what always happens. Hello? Now that's a WhatsApp. And I've never had a completion of this video call. Never. See, now they hang up. Now sometimes I just want to block it. But I don't. But if they keep calling me, I'm going to block them. And they sometimes do that. I ain't going to look and see if that's a Nigerian number or not. Boy, I don't know if it's allergies or what. But everybody says, as you get older, you do get allergies. But I got a runny nose. It's snotty nose. you got to blow it. I got a funny story about Best Choice. I bought a box of their tissues, and it's the best box of tissues I've ever had. It's got plastic in it, so you know how I watch a video how they fold facial tissues in the box to make it. You know, it's been quite a while for a machine to figure that out. So I thought I ran out, because I do use quite a few tissues. I use them to clean my phone and everything. And I'm kind of using it for a bookend, because I never did buy the bookends that I was going to buy from Amazon, because I didn't see them. And I'm kind of waiting to get to Jamie's Flea Market and get some from there. At least one. I need one good one. I'd like to get something nice. But anyway, come to find out it was half a box, and it broke the pattern. So I was going to start throwing lighters in there, empty lighters, because I go through a lot of lighters. I got to buy a couple a month. Remember now, I'm on my second year now. This is what, you know, and I keep Velveeta boxes. Now I'm using Best Choice cheese. And I'm keeping I don't keep the top, but I keep the bottom. And I'm just piling them up on my kitchen table. It's kind of funny. And, but I threw a lighter in there. So everybody asked me what I'm doing. Everybody wants money, and nobody's getting any. You see, I got my money the 30th this month, you know? So I paid all my bills before August even got here. So, you know, my rent, everything's paid. You know, it's just a pretty good feeling. Even though I'm a government baby, I feel like I got that coming, you know, because I did 28 years where I shouldn't have did none. You know, I should have got a goddamn medal. But that's another story, you know. In some countries, I would have got a medal. But it's interesting. I don't know how this is going to look on TV. I know one thing for sure. There's going to have to be some breaks. And I did take my medicine this morning. You know, my physical ailment stuff where I got to take pills to pee and all that. I took all my pills except for Risperidol. Because my medical doctor, Jennifer Shockley, nurse practitioner, beautiful, blonde, blue-eyed. Oh, I fell in love with her from day one. And now she cut me down to 6 months in 3 month subscriptions. You know, so I got a whole bag and I didn't know it. But my psych medicine wasn't in that bag. And so I'm not seeing my doctor until the 23rd. So I'm not going to say nothing. You know, I'm not going to, I'm saying it on YouTube, but I'm not going to say nothing. You know, I'm not going to call out there and I already did that. You know, I called the Christ Hotline to get to the warm line because I like to talk to Heather. And but now I'm feeling pretty good. You know, I'm feeling pretty good. But I do got to pause and go pee. And it ain't no joke. But that's why I get up at 4 o'clock so I can take my pills and be ready to go by 9 o'clock. And today I don't have to go until 11, but I'm going to leave here at 10. Because Tina texted me, you know, and I haven't had no contact with her for months, you know, ever since I left the church. And she's a 65 kid. That's the Snake. That's Schaefer. That's Mike. They're all 65s. Now, Tina is the one that got me to delete my phone. I'm not going to do that again. I'm not getting rid of my, I don't like to call it porn, but it is, you know, when you have lewd pictures, it is porn, pornographic material. But I like it. And I like to send it to people. And that's what I like about WhatsApp. I can send videos, you know. And I talk about the BBC. And some women don't really catch on what that is. But 99.9999 are BBC women, dedicated BBC women. and that is the big black cock. And, I got trouble upstairs. Domestic situation. But anyway, I got an introduction that I send my picture, say my name, say my age, and ask if you're a dedicated BBC woman. Then I say I'm from Lorraine. And then I send it. So now I liked it how that turned out on one of my, because I get a lot of requests to people popping up on my phone. So I just use that. I'm downloading it from a previous, and I know I got at least 10 of them I put on there. I even think I sent it to OBG, in email, because I did some, OBG is my best friend. There ain't no doubt in my mind. She's my best friend. And, she's proved beyond reasonable doubt that she's my best friend. And beyond reasonable doubt, in my mind, I don't have no questions about Jennifer Berry. I just don't. Now, Myron, that's her husband, although they're like a lot of people today, they just live together. But they do be husband and wife in all senses of the word. They go to church together. They raise the kids together. They got 2 dogs and a cat together. A beautiful house. And they're beautiful people. Oh, I got to pee so bad it hurts. I can't wait much longer. But I just made a pot of coffee. I didn't make one last night. I only had 1 pot yesterday. But I did drink some at the church. But here I am, got a long sleeve shirt on and a hat, and I got it 73. I dropped it down a degree. I put it at 73 instead of 74 because I got a little warm last night. And I got a couple problems with my teeth, not having any, so I'm having a little trouble eating. But I'm getting pretty good at eating. I ate a chicken on a stick yesterday from the Mexicans. Paid $4. I paid $1 for a Pepsi. A Pickner's, I get 3 of them for $1. And they're cold. But there was 3 of them. There 2 women and a man. And I just, the one had down there, I'm not old. And then she had a picture of a 57 Chevy. And she said, I'm classic. And I liked it. She had to stand up because she's a big girl. And it was like, but she did stand up. Let me read it. And it was pretty cool. I should make more videos on these encounters. But that's where I met Shirley. I like Shirley. We talked on the phone. I don't know her number, though, because I told her to call me restricted, so I wouldn't know her number. But I got her Gmail. We're on Facebook. And I'm trying to get her on WhatsApp. But I overwhelmed her. That's the last email I got from her last night. She said she's overwhelmed. Because I sent her, that's what I started to tell you. OBG, I don't say always, because I've been slipping up. But now, I'm really coming alive. I can remember back in 03 in Oakwood, when I would get a week break, but then they was going to force medicate me. So I know they was going to kill me. And that's what it is. It's killing you. Because it kills my spirit. And I have the spirit. I really do. And that's why I spent most of my life in prison, because I got the spirit. I do get 10-foot tall and bulletproof. I did do the high-speed chases. I did do the guns. I did it. And I did go on the run for 5.5 years, and I became a professional truck driver. No shit. I drove from 88 to 91. Nice trucks. But I gotta go. I almost hit the wrong button. I almost hit the, because I'm using the mouse now. It's a little different than the pad. Jody said I should use the mouse. She keeps giving me a mouse to use. It's cute. It's red and blue. It's pretty nice. But here I go. That's 2018. That's the number on my minutes. And 2018 was a big number for me for years and years and years, because I turned 66 in 2018. And I was believing that I was going to be exposed by 2018. And OBG used to mark it on the calendar. She had one of that big, she still does. She still has a big office calendar. Every month she would make it out. And every Friday she would have AC on all the Fridays, because that was my day. And Spatney played a big role in mental health Friday. He has to run things. He's micromanaged. And he's a 72 kid, making him a rat. But we met out in the yard. That's how we met. And he had the radio, had me, I was being reported about doing something. And I forget what I was doing, but I got good eye contact. When I'm with people, I got good eye contact. And I can talk. I can talk. And in prison, it's a different reality, because the guns are gone. There ain't no guns. Right now, they're not even carrying sticks in Grafton. They're not carrying sticks like it used to be. You used to have sticks. And they hurt. And they will hurt you bad. So that's why I was kidding around the other day about a mouthful of teeth gone and without the pain. That's where I'm at right now. But 6674, I did lose a mouthful of teeth. It was a funny story. I talk about it. That's what I said. The man that killed Malcolm X saved my life. And he did. He literally saved my life, because they was going to kill me. But that was a long story. That's some of the reason for that. Because I am 33% Muslim. I really am. If it wasn't for the pig thing and a few other things I don't agree with. But I spent 8 months with the Muslims, with the man that killed Malcolm X. 8 months. The last year of my 4 years in New York. But I'm running around here again. I'm really babbling. I keep wanting to get back to OBG. So now, I would really be mad if this woman gets in trouble for what she did. Because she should have got a $10,000 bonus on her paycheck for what she did do for me. Oh. She's a year the dog. So to be the dog, you start out, let me get this right, because I don't want to make no mistake. 1958 is the year the dog. The Impala came out that year. It was the last year for the penny, because the week penny ended and the Lincoln penny came into effect. So anyway, there's a lot of things that was going on in 58, but it was the year of the dog. Now, I used to know a 58 Chevy, 283 Paraglide, Bel Air. But the Impala came out that year. Oh my God, they came out with the 348. What calls it a boat anchor? Sergeant Worstner, my favorite guy in the world. Now, he's a dog. He's a 58. He's a... oh, I love Worstner, man. He's just retired, too. He's in Florida doing good. And, I get the feeling that, he can watch my videos now, because he knows me. We used to, he knows me, because I didn't have no secrets. I did everything. I run my mouth about everything, Oh, that one year, just before because I got big. I got big in Grafton. I did. I was having my way. I really was. I was having my way. A lot of women. I met a lot of beautiful women. You take Kimberly Brownware Clipper. She was deputy warden of special services. A 66 horse. Now I put her age out there. I should have just called her a horse, because to be a horse you got to be born in 54, 66, 78, and 90. They're all horses. That's why I shouldn't have put her age out there. Sorry, Kimberly. Sorry. But I am smoking. You can see the haze in here. And I got the air conditioner. I just turned it on to 73. It goes on and off because it's kind of, I don't know. I didn't put the other one on yet. But I do kind of got central air. I kind of do. Oh, I love it. I do love my house. And I'm talking to Shirley on the phone. Now I'm getting sidetracked again, but I met a woman yesterday. And she's got a cane. She's born in 55, making her a goat. And she's a Leo. And she said that she's never told so much information to a stranger in her life. But she did tell me I had pretty blue eyes. And that kind of made me feel good, because we were standing on the sidewalk. And she got a beautiful 19 car, a Fiesta, like a Ford. And, you know, it ain't no old raggedy Honda. You know, it ain't no, it's really, really nice, low mileage. And she's kind of pretty, you know. Got the blonde hair. I don't know what. OBG's been dyeing her hair for years because she'd be gray. And she's a 70 kid. I'm telling everybody's age. How do you know that? You know, they used to say that. How do you keep track of all these people? But I do have the spirit. And I've been living with Depakote for 6 years. I'm not Depakote, but Risperidol. I've been living with it. Being slow. I keep saying I'm smart, but I'm slow. The Risperidol makes you slow. It really does. It retards you. They call it the miracle drug. And I was believing that for a long time, you know, because I was out of trouble. Like this year I just did. You know, my apartment come together amazingly. But, well, back to OBG. Oh, I forgot about the mouse. I just hit it there. I don't know, you can't see the arrow, but I do like the mouse. But I want the one that Christine's got. Oh, there's another snake. You know, she. Oh, we met on the phone. We talked for 20 minutes. We talked for every bit of 20 minutes on the phone. And we knew a lot of people. I mean, I'm not talking about inmates now. I'm talking about staff. Ohio State employees. And the one that I call Dr. Hammond, I'm getting ready. I'm going to see what he says about it. But I've been sending him messages. He busted in one time when he was out of town and said, you know, but he hasn't come to see me like he said he would. But that can happen any time. But he's a 72. And I'm telling ages again. I should just say a rat. But him and Spatney they actually did touch base in college. And they're two opposites. They're both about the same size, because Hammond could have played football if he wanted to, but he was something else. He was, but guess what he's doing now? He's like a colonel, which is pretty high up in the reserves. Or the National Guard. I think it's the National Guard. Been over there countless times, you know, at a year at a time. Sometimes maybe longer, but a year at a time. And he is, I'm honored to know him. But he was the first one I met in '03. And at Grafton. That's when I got to Grafton in '03. That's when I met Jennifer Berry. And I called her a goddess from day one. And that's when I met Sergeant Worsner, because Berry was the unit manager. She was in charge of the whole unit, you know, and the unit management. See, when I was in prison in the 70s, There wasn't none of that. They didn't have unit management. That all came about in the 80s. I don't know about Ohio, but I believe it happened in Ohio. Got central office. And I've made a lot of noise about you don't need all these wardens because they can't do nothing without central office. And I'm trying to do away with all these 30-some wardens. You don't need them. Then they got 3 deputies. You don't need all that. You really don't. Now, Heather Myers, or Powell, Heather Powell Myers is a dragon. I'm not going to throw her age out there because I'm kind of scared of her because I love her. You know, I do. I love her. I really do love her. And I remember when she was Powell. Now she's Myers. And I know nothing about this Myers. I don't know if he's white or black or what. And but she was one of the 3 that came on my birthday in 15. And I got a CO that'll say, his name's Patrick Kennedy, that'll say that we had a 20-minute meeting during count. Me outside myself, sitting at the desk with the 3 of them surrounding me. And I got her number, you know. I can, right now I could call her. I could message her and put this right on here now. But I don't want to get blocked. You know, I don't want them to change their number or block me or none of that. So I don't abuse that number. But I'm interested in the system because they do get together. They have the prison system, especially the smart ones, like Grafton, London. Oh, there comes my baby. Oh, I get a little air in here. I love that. Oh, I love that air conditioner because it does. You know, you can, oh, it feels good. It does feel good. You know, get some cold air blowing on you. But, wow. Threw me off. But they do get together. And they have, and my name does pop up because I am interested. Because, damn it, I do know their ages. I do know. I was a Woodstock kid because I was conceived 12 miles from the farm. You know, the cows went off their milk the night my mother was in labor for me. From screaming 12 miles away, the dogs was barking because of the noise my mother made having my big head get out of her. Because they didn't cut you back then. You know, they just let you go through labor. She did 18 hours of labor with me. That's why she had her way with me. You know, and I didn't find out till 96, but I'm a 10th clip baby. Oh, I love it. You know, I really do. I remember telling the story to, this is my girl. I love this woman with all my heart. Now, I'm not going to tell her age, but she's a tagger. Now, to be a tagger, you got to be born in 50, 62, 74, 86, and now I get lost because 86 will be 98. Okay, because you got to do 12s. You know, they make it count by 7s, but I count by 12s, and it's a little different. You know, it gets a little different. And but I keep this. I pay $3 for it. Now I got a calculator on my phone. Christine reminded me. She even showed me. I guess she didn't figure I knew how to get to it, but I am getting pretty good with my phone. I know how to get to the calculator, but I like this one. It don't take batteries. Oh, shut off. Oh, I should put the fan on. But my screen looks smoky, and there really ain't no smoke in here now. Till right now. Yeah, about every 15 minutes I gotta pee. But back to OBG and OBG 137 Gmail. Now 137 is how many blogs. That was my last blog that I posted July 8th. So that number means something to me. And she's smart. She really is. She's never smoked weed because it's against the law, but she's a smoker. So it would be fun to give her a hit of some of what I got. I don't have none right now, but I got some coming. You know, it's like rock. It's like crack, but it ain't. It's some kind of medical stuff. And I got to really be careful with it because it will stop your heart. You know, it will. It make you. So I'm self-medicating right now. And cigarettes, I smoke Gambler, and that's it's menthol, and it's strong. And it will make you cough, especially that first puff. I'm learning not to inhale that, but sometimes I make a mistake and I'm wanting to smoke so bad that I inhale it. Boy, I'm almost gag. You know, I cough, I can't stop coughing. But I ain't abusing nothing. You know, I ain't like coffee. Yesterday I only made 1 pot. Generally I go through 2 pots of coffee. And my phone just, I love this. You know how the screen goes black? You know, I got it set for 30 minutes. But I keep getting running around. But I do have people that I can talk to. I can talk to Dr. Hammond. I did talk to her last night, Dr. Schaefer. Now, she's a snake, and I love her. There ain't no doubt in my mind. I've been loving her for years because she kind of took Hammond's place at Grafton. And she got me reading books. You know, I used to write down all the books, and she used to give me some good books to read. And I'd meet her every morning. I'd meet her, I'd wait for her. And she was consistent, so I didn't have to wait long. And I generally get a good minute, sometimes 3. And, you know, a lot can happen in 3 minutes. And she put me on the Medium, that show Medium with Patricia Arquette. I love that show because I used to watch Ghost Whisperer, and she told me about what she watched. So we was watching some TV together. Now I got it better than that, you know, because I can do anything. I literally can. I got the internet. I got the good package on my phone. I got, you know, I can punch up stuff. Now they give me Libby at the library. I can punch up books. I got Sue Grafton. I love Sue Grafton's character. You know, Lindsay, I can't believe it. But I got it on book. And it's a woman speaking. And and then she's talking as she's Lindsay, and I love it. I read up to T. You know, she was supposed to do A to Z, and come to find out she did before she died. And she was born in 40, so she was a dragon. And I love Sue Grafton, you know I do. And yeah, now I got her books, but I can get the Bible on there. I can get to the library now. Jody hooked me up and set it up for me. I got the apps, I got everything, you know, and I know how to order the books. And you can search any book. And really, it's quite incredible. So like now, OBG reads a lot. So now I did ask her what book she's reading, so I will punch that in and listen to the book. Because there ain't nothing like knowing somebody sharing a book. There just ain't nothing better than sharing a book. You know, it really is cool. And now if I can, I got it off now, but I could put it on. I even got the TV off. I should put the TV on. I don't have YouTube in here on this here. I'm going to get on Spectrum because I'm paying enough money that I should have YouTube. See, it goes to 30. It didn't used to do that. But when it comes on, it goes to 30. But this one always goes to Spectrum. But now my smart TV, when you turn it on, it goes to A&E. I don't know what I did to make it do that because it used to go to Spectrum. But this ain't, I got so many channels on this TV from the box that Spectrum give me. I can show you. Yes, 364, number 364. But Spectrum is number 1. But there's a whole bunch of Spectrums as you go through all the, that pops up like all the networks pop up. Everybody knows it got cable. Or Spectrum. Spectrum, I love. I do. And right now I'm able to pay the bill. Before the month gets here, you know, I got some, I don't know if that's a message or WhatsApp. It does the same thing. But what I want to see now, I got to think about going pee again and roll cigarettes. That's what I'm doing. I didn't roll them up because I would light them up.
Cincinnati police are dedicating a room to a cadet killed by gun violence. Laura McCarter lost her life.
But anyway, I made a video yesterday, 2 videos, and I'm telling everything that I'm doing. You know, I'm putting it all out there. There ain't no secrets. And I like that. I like the world, and I'm calling it the world because I used to believe this back in '02 when I was writing, that I was writing to the world. You know, I would be off my medication and I would really believe I was writing to the world. And I got all these letters. I typed them out, you know, and I'd have all these names on here that people I know. And they would read me. You know, and now I'm thinking, this is kind of egotistical, but now they will watch me. I believe, you know, I got my shirt open. This is a hot shirt. Now, I don't know if this is Ashley's dad's shirt or not. I don't know. I got 3 shirts with pockets in it, and 2 of them are supposed to be his. So I know the one for sure, but I don't know if this is the one or the other one is. I don't know. But this is a hot shirt, you know, because it's long sleeve. But I got 2 shirts yesterday Crystal gave me because they had a free clothes giveaway at the church. So I thought I wanted pockets, you know, because I'm tired. I got a lot of shirts that don't have pockets, and I like to have pockets for my phone. And I like my phone in my shirt. And that's why I like the bibs, because I got to put the phone there. And anyway, she gave me 2 shirts. One's long sleeve. And I'm not going to wear them because I smelled them, and they've been in storage because they keep it in a room there. So I'm going to wash them, but I didn't want to wash because I just did my laundry. But it is good to have some more shirts. You know, I'm really liking that. But anyway, back to OBG. I really got into writing her last night. Gmail on OBG 137 Gmail. And so then I'm thinking about Shirley. So I tell her, you know, I tell everybody about OBG because she is my best friend. I really have a best friend. And she is the original boss goddess because, like I say, all my other ones are dead except for Joyce Rebar. And she ain't making no headway to get in touch with me. But I have her picture. And it survived. It's just like Clara survived. I keep her on my Facebook. I don't know how they survived my phone, but they did. Something to do with Chrome. They're in that. But that's what I love about it. You know, it's. That's why I don't know. I get so excited about everything because I am getting surrounded by beautiful women. You know, I really am. Like yesterday, I walked in the church and Crystal did show love. You know, she called me Fritz, and we did hug. You know, and her sister, I met both of the other sisters that I haven't met. And because there's 5 girls and a boy. And I love the mother. She's a snake. And 41, I'm going to say her age. And now I know all the daughters' ages. And, you know, Crystal get mad because she don't want me doing the Chinese zodiac. You know, she just hates that. You know, she thinks it's blasphemy. But I'm into the Chinese zodiac. And I don't, oh, there comes my baby. Oh, I love it. But I got to go again. I really, really got to go. Yeah, I got to go. I'm learning about this mouse. You just tap it and it, yeah, I love it. Yeah, I do like it better than the pad. Jody keeps giving it to me, you know. But I do want the one Christine has, but don't have the wire. Boy, I don't have a cold. It's, they mow the yard, and they say when you get older, you get, oh, you're off. I'm talking to a dead screen.
will be much more isolated in terms of that possibility. Your Sunday evening overall trending pretty quiet as well. Again, notice by Monday morning a little bit more moisture coming in off of the lakeshore once again, maybe popping up a couple of showers a little bit farther to the west than what we're going to be waking up to early Sunday. And then beyond that, just lots of sunshine for the remainder of your Monday forecast, but still, again, keeping those temperatures below average. Much of the next several days with afternoon temperatures in the 70s before those numbers do start to creep up a little bit towards the middle to end of the week. And it's by the time we move beyond that, we do expect a pretty significant warm up. So we start talking about temperatures well into the 80s by the end of the week. More details on that extended forecast in less than 10 minutes.
Setting aside 1 week to benefit black-owned restaurants. How you can find specials at several eateries around Central Ohio. I really enjoyed the entire process of storytelling. Every day is another day in history, and I get a front row seat, and it's a big honor and something I care about. From the things that we do in the studio to what we do in the field, everybody has a story to tell here in Ohio, and it's my goal to be able to tell as many of those stories and meet as many of those people and share in their experiences and learn from them. Good evening, and thanks for joining us here on Spectrum News 1. I'm Chuck Ringwald. Everybody knows you've got a friend at Montrose. GoMontrose.com.
Firelands Auto Group is the go-to spot for your new ride. Over 1,000 vehicles available from our 3 locations. And recently right in your neighborhood. Firelands will make you feel at home while helping you find the perfect vehicle for your lifestyle. We work hard to earn your trust with personalized service and attention to give you the best buying experience possible. Firelands Auto Group. You'll find there's no place like Firelands.
If you've been in an accident that wasn't your fault, and you're struggling to pay your bills while your case is dragging on, that's where Oasis Financial comes in. Only Oasis has Oasis Express Cash that can give you from $500 to $25,000 in as little as 24 hours.
Okay, what do we got on? Sign out.
There's no risk and no out-of-pocket cost.
It was so simple. I made one phone call. Oasis was able to give me the money within 24 hours.
To pay for my electric bill, my rent, and my groceries for my children.
And even if you end up losing your case, Oasis lets you keep the money. So there's absolutely no risk to you. You don't have to worry about repaying Oasis.
If I had lost my case, then I wouldn't be responsible for paying the money back. And that was a blessing.
Oasis, they killed me and they helped me out. They gave me my life back.
Oh, wow.
You can get before your case settles. Call Oasis Financial because life moves faster than your case. 1-800-324-3769. 1-800-324-3769. When we're on the ones. All day, every day. Only on Spectrum News.
Cancel.
This check of the Ohio lottery numbers is brought to
Oh.
you by MGM Northfield Park. Find your fun.
Get rid of this. Oh,
It's Black Restaurant Week in Columbus. This after many places struggled to stay afloat during the pandemic. Spectrum News 1 reporter Jamila Muhammad met up with one of the participating restaurants and shares.
yeah, I'm on. I just had a scare, I thought I shut myself off because Jody's in my head. I love Jody. I love her with true, unconditional love because she's married, and but I love her face. She's a big girl, and she's got trouble walking. She's got a electric chair she scoots around with, and so she shows me stuff, and she's a teacher. She teach kids for 18 years. Then she went to school to become known about computers. And she is good. But It's like my TV. There ain't a plug for the Fire Stick, so I had to get a box. And my JPay tablet from prison doesn't have the port needed to do things. Everybody knows except me. But anyway, I panicked because I hit the screen and I lost this. I'm thinking, and I didn't know how to get it back. So you just gotta relax. That's the main thing. Be relaxed and look at the screen and study it. So I seen the X's, because X's get you out of stuff. I love it because X is 10, in Roman numerals, and X is my X. You got a whole lot of things X. So, I've gotten in a lot of trouble not knowing about the X. So, so now I hit the X and I got back to me but I was talking before I went to pee, and I forgot that I had paused it, so I was talking to dead air. But right now, I think back to all the things I used to get in trouble with. And one time I was in prison in Grafton, and this beautiful lady came up. I got on my knee, and she gave me her hand, and I kissed it. They surrounded me. I was in the RTU, level 4, meaning I was like general population, except I was living in the nut house. They put me on level 1. I'm serious. Took my privileges, it was terrible. But something cracked in my head that she became like my mother. She was my mother for a minute. And I just wanted to kiss her hand. And I got on my knees to do it. One knee. I got on one knee. Gentilly. She's another snake. Now, she got something up against, but she's no longer in the system. But, I love her. And she's a BBC. And I shouldn't say that. Because I've been thinking a lot about the BWC. Because there's a lot of BWCs. And I got 3 of them in Texas. That I'm getting ready to go to Susan. I call her Mistress Susan. Sometimes I call her Goddess. But they've been with me for a long time. Now, she came into my life on WhatsApp. And she did everything I asked her to do. Everything. She even peed on the floor. And it was just, and she wanted $20 for, I felt, here you are using up your phone, and, I just felt justified that, she spent like 3 hours with me, so I'm thinking $20, it cost that to do the videos and pictures. So I told her I'd give her 40, but she'd have to wait. So I don't think she believed me, but I did. I sent her 40. Now this would have been the 1st of August last year. I even blocked her one time because she would send me all these crying things because I would get behind, and I was supposed to have my book published the 1st of the year, and it didn't happen. So I got all these women, thinking I'm going to have some money, But I'm getting ready to make... Yeah, I got 54 minutes in. Getting ready to make a message to her. Because I'm supposed to send her $20 today. And I ain't. And I was supposed to send her $20 last month, and I didn't. But I love her. And right now I'm saying I need money worse than she does. And I do. Because I want to go to Jamie's Flea Market. I got to pay for the van. I want to pay the lottery. I don't want to be with 16 cents in my pocket again. Because I just did spend... I put $5 on the table just now for some more weed. And I'm going to slow down on that. I want to get it so I'm spending $10 a week on weed. That's $40 a month. And I put it in the cigarette. like I used to do crack back when I got into crack for 2 months or 3 months. I got to put this over here. Oh, I love this air conditioner. You know, and it's like free. It was, can't find my glasses. I don't like not having my glasses. But with the hat on, I can't put them on top of my head. And I can't put them on a string hanging like this because of the beard. You know, I put oil in my beard and it would oil up the glasses. Beeswax, mostly, is what it is. It's this here. I love it. Profit. I got that from Amazon. I paid like $20. So it ain't cheap. But it's really good. And it's got a crazy smell. It's, I don't know, it's earthy. You know, I love it. And then when you take a shower the next day, you get that, you know, I love it. I'm getting ready to, when I get to 1800, I'm going to go back to Amazon because I just went to them for a watch band. And I got to go to them for vacuum bags for my vacuum cleaner. That's why I ain't been dusting every day because I'm afraid I'm going to fill up the bag. So it don't matter. This is my house. If I want to have ashes laying around, I was going to use the F word. I will have ashes laying around. You know, damn it all. But with the shop vac, it only takes a matter of seconds. And everything's clean. And then I generally got a sink full of Dawn. But I switched up this month and went to Ajax because it's half the price and 2 or 3 ounces more than Dawn. And Ajax is good. I've used Ajax. In prison, that's what I used to use. So I went away from Dawn. And I got a big jar of Ajax. I almost bought 2 of them.
Stranger to representing her community. With several years serving on city councils in Warrensville Heights and Cuyahoga County, she says she's
But I'm feeling, you know, my life's coming back to me. My spirit's coming back, full force. And I like it. I like it. I just put $5 on the table. You know? I did that the other night, but I give him a $2 tip. He ain't getting no tip tonight. Or this morning. I just opened this. It's amazing how many bags of dip I smoked. I keep them in a drawer. And I didn't get it to the drawer yet. But I just throw them in there. Now, I don't know. I don't like throwing stuff away. I keep my yogurt, my Best Buy yogurt containers. They stacked up this high during my club, so I got to start a new stack. And I got 2 in the drainer because I can't get them to stack up any higher. But I bought, if you've seen my videos, you've seen my refrigerator's got containers in there. And I really like them Rubbermaid containers. I really do. And I got a lot of them. I spent quite a bit of money on them damn things. I shouldn't say damn. But, you don't, they're good for the refrigerator. I keep my lunch meat in there. I keep liverwurst. I call it liverwurst. It's breast ragged, but I like liverwurst. And I really do like that stuff. And I went without it for a lot of years. But I always loved it. And I could keep that in there. And you can put it in the microwave. They're just so universal. You know, they really are. And you can get burned if you buy the cheaper knockoff kind. But if you stay with Rubbermaid, the big ones and the little ones are interchangeable lids. So it's really a pretty good deal. Rubbermaid, damn it, you're going to have to send me some money. But that's another thing. I hit on this in my earlier videos. You know, see, I believe I'm all that. You know, I believe that I am the AC, the Antichrist, okay? Now, like I used to say in earlier videos, this just didn't come on me. Like when I met this new doctor, she thought I just grew into this like overnight. But this has been with me since '74, and you know, I've got one hell of a ride since '74. Now I'm saying it's going to be 66 years from '74, which makes it 2040. Now I'm saying that's where I believe they're going to keep me alive until 2040. You know, I believe that. So instead of being 2018, which was 66 years from 52, which would my birthday of 2018 was when I thought I was going to take evil out of the world. That's my mission, to take evil out of the world once and for all. And I see, Mental Health Fridays was unique. There wasn't every morning I would wait, and I would have to wait sometimes an hour for Barry and Ashley Berger. Now she's a dragon. See, I can write her. You know, Gmail. And but I would wait for him in the morning. And all I would get from Ashley was a wave. But she'd give me a wave. She's a little bubbly girl. You know, she's about 5'4", maybe 5'3". Oh, she makes I keep her on my phone. So every time I turn my phone on, there she is, her beautiful face. And she's got the incredible, because she was fortunate enough to have braces. She ain't like the other Ashley that I know that wasn't fortunate enough to have braces. Now she got a mess in her mouth, you know. But Ashley got perfect teeth. And she just, I just love her. You know, I loved it from day one. You know, we met in the kitchen, and I've told the story countless times, but I just loved her. And but she is a monster. She is a monster, and she puts me on hold. You know, she will ignore me. You know, I step on lines, and she gets mad, especially when I get her dad involved. But anyway, I'm getting ready to, okay, I'm at an hour. I'm getting ready to talk to Susan. And I'm telling her she's on YouTube. And I'm telling her that she ain't getting no money. And I'm telling her, I'm going to tell the world what I'm telling her. Because I do love Susan. Even though I believe with all my heart that she's being downloaded. I believe that. All the letters I got from her is from a man. I believe that. It's really a complex situation, and I was, you know, I just write like I talk like I'm talking to her. You know, I just do. I just do. Because I believe one day I am going to meet her, and I get money, and I'm able to buy her a car, or 2 cars, or 3 cars, and buy her men, you know, and you know, I just and buy her houses, because I want to have Texas up here in Ohio for the winter. You know, I mean, if they want to come up in the winter, great. Mainly for the summer, but have a house up here so they can, if they want to get some snow, they can come up here and, you know, do some snow. And I want this house, because I don't want to move. They keep wanting to put me in a Section 8 or want me to find a cheaper house. I don't want to move. I really don't. We worked hard to put this desk in here, to get the couch in here, you know, to get the bed in here. And I don't want to leave. I like the arches. You know, I like Spectrum. And I got so many things going on. I really do. I have a lot of women. Oh, there's another place I ain't going to find out until Monday. But Angel Dentistry, or dental. I keep saying dentistry. It's dental. And there's 3 women there. Now I played their video, or their recording on here. And now I'm going to message them on live because I like to do that better. Because then it ain't tinny. It's just whatever's coming out now. It's going to be like that. And then I tell them so they can see the damn this. You know, me talking to them on the phone. And I'm sure that Jody's going to be able to show me how I can do this without using the phone. You know, I'm going to ask her how to do it. And but she told me yesterday she don't know nothing about videos, and so she don't. That ain't her specialty because she goes to nursing homes and just to get the basics of the smartphone to the old people. You know, just so they can use the phone. You know, some of them don't know how to use the phone because it is kind of tricky to use the phone on the smartphone. But I'm thinking about Shirley moving in here. It ain't about a sex thing. I ain't thinking about sex. Because I want to give her the master bedroom, and I want to get it. I need a full-size mattress and box spring, and I want to put that in her room, the master bedroom, so she have a matching bedroom set. She can arrange it any way she wants to do it, and we'll put a curtain up. And she might not even want a curtain. You know, because it's so cool to have, opening. You know, you not be closed in the door, and you can blow the air in from the air conditioner. You know, and because all I want to do, I ain't gonna give it. I couldn't think of it the other day when I was talking, but it's my pint-sized protesters. You know, the 5, 6, 7, all these kids. When that girl got killed down there. Oh, there it is. Oh, that feels like so good. And it takes my thoughts away, you know. It takes my breath away, you know. But the point-sized warriors, or I used to say warriors, but you could call them that too. So I do have them in mind when I'm talking. So, I don't know. I get because I keep putting on there, not for kids. Because this ain't for kids, you know, it ain't. But the point-sized protesters are an exception to the rule. And I do want them. I want them in my world. All of them. I wasn't smoking on here. But I'm a smoker. So I am going to smoke. But anyway, back to OBG. I wrote her email last night. I told her, because I write really fast with this finger. It's amazing how fast I can write on my phone. Because the phone puts everything up there for me. All my capitals. You know, it's a beautiful thing. I love writing on my phone better than the keypad. Now I can't even type without, because this pad messes me up because I rest my thumbs there and it messes me up. So now everything I do on the keyboard, I'm doing with one finger. You know, it's kind of, and I used to could type pretty good, but I still have my manual. It's up there, and I can type on that thing. But I wrote OBG a pretty long email last night. So then I sent it to Shirley. I got her email. She gave me her email address. So I sent it to her. And I put everything. When I talk to OBG, I tell her about all the women that I meet. And when I fall in love, I told her about the homeless woman. You know, I told her everything. And she gives me around, don't bring in any more homeless women. But this woman, Shirley, is living with her daughter. But she ain't homeless because she's got a car. She's got a nice car. It's black, so you really can't go out to the lake and sit in it because it's hot. She got black interior too. But it's a cute little car. I don't even know how I'm going to fit in there because I had trouble getting in. I have trouble getting in the cars. You know, big cars. But I'm really anxious, to to get in this car, and now I believe me and Shirley's going to find love. I think we're already in love. I really do. I think she's ready for a good relationship, and I'm a good relationship because I'm honest, I'm loyal, and I don't cheat. But I do have a lot of women in my world. I really do. I got a lot of women.
Theaters in New York City announcing they'll require vaccinations for the audience and staff. Also on Friday, Disney World and Disneyland began requiring masks indoors at parks regardless of
What time is
vaccination
it?
status. The Senate convened for a rare weekend.
Oh, well, I got the time, and I got 5:39, I got 5:39, I got 5:39. That's pretty awesome. And my watch is right over there, and the band to be here the 3rd, so I can get it back on my wrist. Yeah, I love time. I do. I love it. I love time.
Part of many such efforts in the past, but I urge the bipartisan group to finish their work.
But now I got to go back
The amendment process.
to family.
Schumer hopes to
Now, when you go on Facebook, all my family's popping up, and they're all using my name.
partisan effort will
You know,
stage for the
even my daughter.
much more
And she's a 79 kid.
$1 spending package.
Okay,
Shine in the northern half of the state and a
to be a GOAT, you had to be born in 55, 67, 79, 91. Now, I guess it's 91 and 12 is 03. So they're GOATs. The greatest of all time. And that takes me to Bixler. Dr. Bixler. Now, he's taking Russo's place down in Grafton. And he never treated me. He talked to me. He used to let me go in his office and we just talk. And I called him the GOAT, because that's his sign. 79 was, I have 2 daughters that I know of. Probably more. I know there's more. I know. When my face gets up and everybody realizes that was me from 78, I'm going to get bombarded with, this is yours. So I don't know how many kids I got, because 78 was a blur. I was smoking, I was drinking coffee, and I did drink beer, and I did drink whiskey, and I did do some crazy shit in 78. I walked down Bedford carrying a bowling ball, and I would have thrown it in your windshield. I did that. I drove my Vega with the hood off it because I kept having to put head gaskets in it because it was a hot rod. I drove it in a bar in Bedford. That's how I got thrown into jail. And, my boss got me out next morning. But, I was, but now it's different. I'm getting off meds now. This is my 3rd day. And I don't have no desire to go out there and be 10-foot tall and bulletproof. I'm doing it here, right here on this. And I got all the lusts I need. I can write it. I can talk it. I'm thinking about Shirley because we're gonna. She said to see me in church, and I love this church. Crystal told me it's grown since I've been there, and like meeting her daughter or her sisters yesterday. And now Crystal's going to be not Crystal, but Tina's going to be a grandmother. And, I don't know. But I did be by Tina's store the other day, the Save-A-Lot, because there's 2 Save-A-Lots in Lorraine. She works in South Lorraine, and I was by it in the van. There I got another girl, Sophie. She drives the van. I love the van. $10 a month ain't bad. Really, I thought it was going to be this month, but they don't want it till I got to save $10 for the 26th of August. And I owe them $1, so I'm going to pay that for my shirt because I'm getting OBG rules on a T-shirt. Yeah, I'm going to see if I get 2 of them. Because I want to put jam also rules, because when Bo Hattie got walked out, I lost the 3 B's. So I came up with Jam because Madeline, G-Mac, stepped up to the plate and became Jam. So I had Jennifer, Ashley, and Madeline, and I called them Jam. And it really cool. You know, they were my 3 goddesses. You know, they really were. And it was interesting. I'm getting sidetracked again, but I'm going with it because this was cool. 7/7/20. Okay, 7/7/77, I went home from Wisconsin. That's the number I did when I got saved. I had to go to prison because I was in a stolen car. I had to go to prison because I was stealing a lot of cars. So anyway, I got out 7/7/77. This time, after 28 years, I get out 7/8/2020. But 7/7/20, I was in quarantine. Oh man, Jam came to see me, and they. I know it had to be an hour, and it was in Worcster's office. But Ashley came first. Ashley is an incredible woman. She can talk, and she got the big blue eyes, and you know, and she's honest. You know, we used to talk on the phone. Till her husband kind of stepped up, and you know, you got to keep. She said the word. You know, you got to keep a happy home or something. I forget how she worded it. So she cut me off. And I haven't talked. I still do. I do get to talk to her every now and then because I put messages on her phone at work, and I got her Gmail address. So I write her. Sometimes what I do, I write GMAC. I send it to. I write OBG. Then I send it to the letter. I forward it to either GMAC or Ashley, and then I write them a letter on top of it. It's really fun, you know. But it gets big, and so Ashley's busy. But anyway, last night I wrote OBG, and I told her my whole story, you know, what I'm basically saying right here now. Or what I said on the videos before. Because not everybody got time to sit down and watch a 2-hour video. It's of some wild man talking, and that's what I am, you know. It's crazy. But, I did make a message to Dr. Schaefer on here, you know. So, and the beauty of YouTube, it don't cost money. You can spend money to be a subscriber and all that, and they must be making money somehow, and they keep letting me on. You know, the whole process takes about an hour to upload a video. A 2-hour video. I'd like to make it, yeah. But they keep letting me, I was bragging about this, but it's goofing up. But I got a lighter in there, and that's not helping anything. But see, they got that plastic on there, and they really come out nice. I'm definitely buying more of them. Now I got a whole handful of them. But, see, I used to have my garbage bag over here. So now I want a garbage can. So I want to go to Jamie's flea market to get one that, you know, it's got some age to it. And I don't know if I want a wicker one. You know, I might want a wicker. I want to see what I can find. I'm really looking forward to it. We're going twice this month. So I'm going to have a lot of singles. Oh, there's my baby. Oh, I get so sidetracked when that comes on because I am kind of hot, you know, this hat and this shirt. So anyway, I wrote Gmail, OBG, a pretty long Gmail. I call them email. So then I get to Shirley. I get her email and I punch it in. So she's in my phone now. So I send her everything. So then what I do, because I got Gabbie, she's really giving me because now she's saying she got money, and a lot of money, and cars, and she's sending me pictures, and OBG says she's downloading them because OBG says she's a liar. But I love her because she's a 22-year-old model. And I believe she's a model because I have a lot of pictures. Somebody's a model that's 22. And this girl, she won't talk to me, on the phone. And but she gives me a hard time. She wants $100. Now, if she's got all this money, why is she worrying about me giving her $100, which I don't have? I couldn't get $100 together right now if I had to. But that ain't true. I believe that OBG, Mike, I do know people that have enough money to come up with $100. If I needed $100 to save my life, I think they would give me $100. I believe that. I believe Mike would come up with $100. Because when my bike broke down, he came up with $150 plus gas. He got it, took it. He came up with $150 to pay for the bike when I got it restored. So they have money, and so I know people with money. Hitler. Okay. I took over Hitler's spirit in OP, Ohio Penitentiary, back in 80. I was in a cell, no hot water, just cold water, and you didn't have control of the light. It was a prison. This is back in prison, Ohio Penitentiary. They tore it down in Columbus. 016030. That's the end of my 52-digit number. But anyway, I was doodling on a Lego pad, brand new one. So I'm doodling, and I wanted to get some coffee. So when you got cold water, you got to let the coffee set in there for quite a while and stir it up. Because they like putting hot water in it. With instant coffee, you had to let it sit for a long time in cold water before you could drink it. So I set it down, and I go get my coffee. I look at it, there's the Nazi sign. I couldn't believe it. My heart stopped. And I wrote quite a bit about it. Now, these letters got left in Walmart, Pennsylvania. That's over by Scranton in Wayne County. And but Scranton ain't in Wayne County, but Walmart is. I forget what county Scranton's in, but that's the closest city. You watch Scranton TV. I gotta go to the. No, I don't. I can wait. I just want a cigarette. They used to gang up on me. Pull rank. Tell me to shut up. You can't say this and you can't say that. I've always loved women in prison. And there were some pretty beautiful women in prison. Like Ashley Berger. Like Gentili. Like Parks. Like Stephanie Tepes. A lot of beautiful women. Even Gillespie. Now I meet a woman at the Hope House that looks just like her. I thought it was her. Now she's a BBC. Married one. Yeah, name is Black. Little short guy. I tried to talk to him. She was protecting him from me. She just... I'll never forget it because it's kind of raining, I guess she felt he would melt. But she probably does think he'd melt. But anyway, I keep getting... I'm terrible. But I don't care, because I do have OBG as my center. Okay, she is the original. Right now, she's the original. And over the years, since 03, she has proved herself to me. And it ain't about money, it ain't about money. I ain't got to pay her. And even though she has been getting paid all these years, for mental health project, she was getting paid to have me come over and visit her. She was getting paid for that. But when I got out, it was different. So I sent the letter to Shirley. So then I got sidetracked with Gabbie. So I wrote Gabbie. And I Gmail because I got Gabbie's Gmail. So it ended up pretty big. Now I want to, I think GMAC's going to start work the 8th or the 9th of August. I'm going to her first job because she was an intern and, now she's a licensed social worker. And social workers are a big deal to me. Now, I've been trying to get a hold of Sue Binkley. I say she's my 777 goddess. Now, if I would have been normal, and if I would have been in her school district, we would have made it for life. We would have. We just would have. But she's a February 24th, 1952. So she's a Cancer, which goes with Scorpio. And she's a dragon. And she's 5'2", weighed 115 pounds, and born 52, my 777 goddess. And I met her in 96. Actually 95. And she didn't like me when she first met me. She said I was arrogant and all kinds of things. Because they had me build up 10 foot tall and bulletproof when they got me down there to Timothy B. Maritz because I wasn't on medication. And the Warwick County sheriffs had me built up to be 10 foot tall and bulletproof because one of the black aides told me, I thought you was 10 foot tall and bulletproof. But anyway, we got talking and, oh man, she taught me how to play Scrabble. I taught her how to play dominoes. Because my mother taught us all the games, but she didn't. We didn't play Scrabble. But all the card games and dominoes, she didn't teach me chess. I learned that in prison. And I hope Shirley plays chess. That would be so cool. I got the chessboard. That's what I can look at Jamie's too. For a chess set, I got the board. I like to keep the board because I had it in prison. I painted it in prison. And I got a cribbage board. It's really nice. Mike commented that he's seen it in my pile of junk over here. That's a good game. But I got the perfect game, or the perfect cribbage board. All the pegs and everything's there. I sent that home. I won it. I used to win a lot of things. Because I'm tricky. Oh, I can get you. So anyway, I sent Gabbie. I wrote her another letter. Because I do love Gabbie. I got her on my damn YouTube. The other way with OBG and GABBIE. But I'm not scared of Gabbie. Because if she is not real, and if she is a liar like OBG says, and the real Gabbie or the real model don't know me, that's okay. Because I have a daughter named Gabriella that I believe is named Gabriella. I was told she was going to be named Gabriella. That's what I was told. Now, she was supposed to be the prettiest girl that the grandmother ever seen. Blonde, blue-eyed, and everything. Now, she was conceived March 15th. And I'll never forget that day. Because we did put it in God's hands. There was a woman. I'm not going to say her name because I don't want to. I already said her name so many times. But we met and we smoked a joint because I had a license plate. Grass, gas, or ass. And brunettes ride for free. And she was a brunette. But she had this huge joint. Like this here. It was a big one. And we was in Oakwood Village. That's over here by Bedford and Twinsburg on 14. So anyway, I had a hot rod 70 Maverick. I shouldn't say hot rod because it only had the 170 in it. But I had it souped up pretty good. I had a twin ignition and I had high test gas and hot wires. I really, I had it was a snappy 170. So and I had big tires on the back, so I would go fast. Because when I was doing 85, the speedometer said 65, or 82 to 65 is what the ratio was. But I was lost because I only got here in February 7th of 78, and this was March 15th of 78. And she was wanting to go to Kent because she was a Kent State student. But she had been with a black guy. So all the white guys banished her, because, it was really, back then it was pretty bad. So it did put a little fear in me because I know, being a person, I knew that I wouldn't measure up to a black guy. So I had to call a girl in Wisconsin. And she talked, because that was Betty Smith, the girl that I met in 7777. And she didn't have to say too many things. I told her the situation I was in brought me to life. So everything worked after that. But we did make a baby. But anyway. And I love her to this day. Well, I had Googled her one day, and the whole picture came up on the screen, And she is a good-looking woman. And I think Bo Hattie's going to look like her when she gets to be that old, because she's born in 56. And that's how I met her and brought her into my world, because I thought she was a Scorpio. I didn't know about the Chinese back then. That's why I'm so fascinated with it now, because she's a Sagittarian. Damn it, my wife was Sagittarius. I ended up with 2 Sagittarians when I was supposed to have a Scorpio. Because I was wanting a woman from each of the signs. That's how I was going to get my goddesses. And I had it all planned out in prison, I was writing about it. And if I would have known about the Chinese zodiac, I would have, because my wife was a 46 model, which is the dog, and I'm supposed to avoid the dog. And this woman I'm talking about is a 56 monkey. Now that's monkeys, rats, and dragons get along. So I would have definitely, plus she would have been younger. My wife was 6 years older. But that's all history. I can't change none of it. But she's the only one living. Maybe the one that had my baby in 89 might be still living too. I don't even know the name of that boy. I know it's a boy though. That was a funny story. But he was conceived in 88. So he's a dragon, born as a snake. Pretty cool. I've talked about her. So I do have a lot of kids, and there's going to be a lot more. I claim 7 right now. I say I got 7 kids with 3 women. That's what I say in my secrets. When you put something in so nobody can hack you, I put in there, in my mind, I got 7 kids. But I know, especially now that I got out and I got on YouTube, and you really get very real when you're on YouTube. Here you are, you talk to a camera, and anybody can be watching you. And it gets kind of intimidating. It really is. Cause in the beginning, when Bo Hattie suggested that I do YouTube to OBG, I panicked. What do you mean, do YouTube? Make a video. But I made a video in my apartment, and I've said this a couple times, but I think some of these videos are gone. But I do have a lot of videos on here. Anyway, I made a video of the apartment, and I made it for Gabbie. And I liked it. Even though I didn't know how to hold the phone, and it was really chaotic in the beginning. And I don't know where these videos are. But I've made a video. I laugh because I was so, I went with it. I just went with it. 6:02. I love it when I have the time match up. I just, this here. Just have been with me, the Velcro where I used to stick it on the locker. It's been with me over 6 years. And it is an alarm clock. It works. If I need an alarm, I can put it in the bedroom and wake up whenever I wanted to. But I wake up. Like I wanted to get up at 4 this morning. I got up at 1:45. And I'm getting really, really alive. I'm alive like I've never been in my life. Because I'm secure right now. I really am. This is the 1st of August, and I don't have to pay my bills. They're already paid. And that's a good feeling, you know. And I met a woman, and I overwhelmed her. But we're going to church, and you know, I can write, I can talk.
Today, the Ohio Women's Suffrage Centennial Commission is hosting a Family Day festival at the State House. It's to celebrate Ohio's 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment. The event will include live
But right now, it's weird. I would marry her. You know, I would marry her. If she said yes, I'd marry her. I'm serious. I would marry her. Join her, whatever. I don't even know how she's getting her money. I don't know. She's got to pay 5 years on this car. You know, that's what she told me. And, you know, now I started to get in this by keeping flying around. But I can get my permit now. You know, and we could go on road trips. You know, in a 19 car, you could go on a road trip and not worry about breaking down. You know, just have gas. You don't even have to worry about oil with the new cars because they just don't. They don't use it. You know, and it's a Ford. You know, it's a Fiesta. I even like the sound of that Fiesta. So it's going to get good mileage. You know, it's going to get really good mileage. And there's a way. If I can hook a trailer to my bike, I could hook a little tiny trailer to that car. You know, I've seen them, the original little slope things, little campers that you just sleep in. You could, you know, that's why I keep playing the lottery. I stopped playing the big one. You know, I'm only spending $30 a month on the 3-digit one. That's all I want. I just want to get the 3-digit one. But if I win that, then I'll start playing the big one. Oh, wow. I'm starting to get energy. See, Risperidol makes you lazy. You know, you want to sleep all the time. I like to sleep 3-4 hours and go, you know. And then if I need to take a nap or whatever. But most of you don't have to. Now, a lot of people love to sleep, you know, especially on Saturday, they like to sleep in. And, you know, if they happen to get up, like working, they have to get up at 6 and whatever to go to work. And but all the time I've been out and got a little bit of money, I've been buying stuff that I need. You know, like I got a lawnmower, I got a shovel, I got a rake, and I got a hoe. And I got a pair of clippers. But my yard looks terrible. It does.
This quote perfectly describes Angela Chaffin Miller's thinking.
I live my life in widening circles that reach across the world. I may not complete the last one, but
Now I'm really feeling good about Shirley. And, you know, it's kind of cool because we're in church. Now we've got a church. And I couldn't believe it when she said she was going to this church when I met her yesterday. And, you know, I spent an hour more at the library. But then I rode right down there. And I even had a little speed I was in 7th gear. You know, I wasn't really doing it. And I just walked in. And when I heard Crystal make a fuss over me, I did feel good. I did feel good. And she was there. Shirley was there. And I talked to Crystal more than I talked to Shirley. Because I was really... Because I got a lot of love for Crystal. A real serious love. You know, because she's just beautiful. And she is the original, it was a Saturday that we met. I'll never forget that. Because I had been eyeballing that church for the longest. You know, I'd ride by it to go to the Figglers. And then to see a beautiful woman coming out of there, you know, and was really friendly and invited me to church. You know, it was pretty cool. And then she's the pastor's wife. That's pretty cool. But she got all these sisters and a beautiful mother. So I'm going over early. You know, I'm going to wear my hat. Because Shirley commented on on my hat when she found me on Facebook. Because I got the hat on. That's what everybody sees. OBG tells me not to wear it. But I'm thinking about growing my hair back. I kind of want to get my hair back. Covering up my head, nobody sees my bald spot. Bald head, it ain't a spot, it's the whole head, but I grow it on the sides. And I feel like getting some hair. So I think I'm not shaving no more. You know, I just feel like I'm going to start wearing a hat. I got a bunch of them. I got my own washer and dryer, you know, a new washer, well, it's a year old. But poor Shirley got an old raggedy thing, you know, it sounded almost pornographic the way it was making the noises when she was washing yesterday. It did, it had me thinking of sex, because the noises that was making, you know, a bed squeaking. But but I really am excited, because I really, you know, I'm really glad to be going back to my church. I call it my church. But back to YouTube. What am I doing? Wow. Hour and 42 minutes. 142. You could say the time. We did that the other day. But I only had 3 views. And I think they were mine. I don't know. But I'm not... See, I believe in magic. I believe in anything can happen. Anything. Especially now. I believe my face could be put on TV, on Spectrum or on ABC or CBS, and everybody would go to YouTube. The whole world, you know. So that could happen. Now the book. I need help. I got a desk full of stuff, a table, and I got a whole mess up here. And I made a 2-minute, 17-second video when I got the air conditioner. And I can't get it on Gmail. I couldn't send it to OBG. So she told me to put it on YouTube. You know, she told me that damn near a week ago. And it took me 3-4 days to be able to do that, because I don't always listen to her, and I should. Because she's generally always right. She really is. And she might even be, because if I fall in love with Shirley, and Shirley falls in love with me, and we move in together, and we get married, it didn't happen online. It didn't. It happened in front of the library on 6th Street. I love it. And what was the last day of July? Wow, that's pretty cool. So we could get married Halloween. That would be really cool. My sister would love that, you know, to get married on Halloween. Debbie would like that. There are a lot of people who would like a Halloween wedding. And there ain't going to be no kids. She's got grandkids. I got a slew. And, you know, again, love and hate is a funny thing. You can hate somebody for a minute, but if you got hate, you got love. Because, you know, you can't hate somebody unless you love them. You know what I mean? Because it's emotion. It's like sanity and insanity. You can't be sane if you wasn't insane, type of thing. Because there's a very fine line there. Oh, I'm feeling good. I am, and I haven't had no weed. You know, this is just cigarettes. And and my spirit, I can feel it coming back. I can feel love. You know, I can get mad. You know, I think about all the years in prison that I wasn't even supposed to be in prison. I really wasn't. They wasn't supposed to put me in prison in '92. Hell no. But I believe that everything is the way it's got to be. And now I'm a heavy-duty son of a bitch. I should see who that is. But I ain't going to be able to... I am going to see what's going on here, because I just got a double hit. I got to get my glasses. I don't like to mislay things. You know, I don't. I used to like to keep them on my head. I got to figure out something new for my glasses. Because I'm going to start wearing a hat. Okay. Oh, she did listen. Oh, this is the one that's saying she got a video with two BBCs. You know, and she's the one that then Jake, and right now she's on there with two different numbers. But she didn't answer me. I should play it, but I'm not going to right now. I can play it anytime. I want to see who's, okay, I got 3.
We'll go behind the scenes of the daily process that gets packages to your door in record time.
But see, she sent me this. Now, she just sent it to me. Now, she's a BBC. But it's about money. It's about money. I don't know, I sound like a racist, but I ain't. But it is about money.
Featuring the same team you already rely on, informing, empowering, and connecting you to your community. Download the Spectrum News.
Now, she ain't got a Nigerian number. And I could go back and look. She popped up, and I think she's been with me before. So that's one of my people. Then I got a Nigerian. I got to see who this is. Okay. She sent me quite a few pictures. How are you? Fine. Happy New Month. But she's I think she's a BBC too. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. I do that. I'm not used to the slashes, and I goofed up.
It seems ordinary.
There, I got back.
You're overwhelmed by pain, injury, loss of income, and medical bills. Add to that the frustration of dealing with insurance.
All these women are BBCs.
We can take that burden from you.
They're all BBCs.
People have trusted us.
Except for my Texas
And their
girls.
families.
They ain't.
We can do the same for you.
They BWC.
Gallon package voice. Call us. We
And they're proving it. And they got videos that really, I've never seen it. And I got the videos.
favorite sweatshirt. It's way better than your Drum roll, please. Wait for it.
Oh, I got a new one.
It's Nick Abraham.
This is what a new one looks like. Now, when they say hi, I say hello, and I put a wavy hand, and then I send a picture. Oh, she sent a picture already.
We're on the ones, all day, every day.
Now, she's a BBC. I can tell by looking. And they're coming to me for money. Now, I want money. Yeah, she sent me another one. But I'm going to ignore her right now. I ain't got time. But they're there. They stay there for months. They do. And she ain't a Nigerian. She ain't a Nigerian. So she could very well be real. But she wants money. Let me see. I can't. I don't like put my glasses down. Now I got 2 from here.
We grew from one flight on our first day.
Oh, now this one says she's Mark Zuckerberg's sister. And she's saying she's got a Jeep. And I don't know if it's 500,000 or 50,000 for me that I won. Now I sent her a video thing, and I'm running out of time. I can't. Yeah, I gotta go. I'm at about 150, and so she's hanging out with me, saying I got a Jeep and 50,000. I think it might be 500,000. and she's saying she's Mike's sister. Oh, I don't know. That game's been played on me a lot, so I don't play around. I don't give them information. I don't give them money. You know, they want $250 for postage or delivery fee, and it's a scam. But I gotta stop. I'm gonna stop this, and I'm gonna upload it. I'll get something to eat. Yeah, I can do it. You know, this is me, and I'm feeling good, and I got everything. I even bought 6 more bars of soap, and I think I had 2 left from the month. But I've been buying 3 for $1 Zest, and I like it. I was using Safeguard for the longest, but I like Zest. I buy the figures 3 for $1. They're little bars, but I still got shampoo, so I can do shampoo or the Zest. It doesn't matter. And I ain't going to shave, because I am going to grow my beard back. So that means 10 to 15 minutes in the bathroom, or probably 10, you know. It's good. Now I got the potential for love. And she sounds really good on the phone, Shirley. Really does. I like her accent. She's got that Midwestern. And she's got, you know, she's Christian. But she's fascinated with the Chinese zodiac. She's never heard it. And, you know, when I thought I was a dragon, then I thought I was a Scorpio. She heard about the Scorpio. Because she's been married twice, and I forget how many kids she got. But she got a 42-year-old daughter that she stays with. And I don't think she's happy there. And she could have her own room here, you know. I'll take the queen bed and put it in where my bike is. And we'd have to get a new box spring and a full size. That's what the bed, that belongs to the suit. And I want to put that in the bedroom. She'd have a nice bedroom, you know, because it's more of a girl bedroom than a man bedroom anyway. But I got the paperwork on that when it was bought. And it was bought in the early 60s. I got the paperwork. Zeke gave it to me when he brought it. It's really nice. It's got one flaw. It's got a white handle where it should be brown, but you could easily take that off and paint it. But anyway, I do got to go. Yeah. Wow. So here it is, my 3rd day unmedicated. And I don't want to take it. And right now, nobody can force me. Nobody can force me. I got to be violent. I got to be a threat. I got to be hurting myself or something. I'm not doing none of that. You know. And I got a bike, and I'm going to ride to church at 10 o'clock. I'm going to be there waiting for them to open up the door. I always used to go at 20 after, but I'm going to go there early today. I'm going to be sitting on the stoop. My bike's going to be locked up. And I'm looking forward to today because I met Shirley. And I like that. She said Shirley Temple, you know. You know, it was just, she was a lot of fun. And I got, my life right now is secure. I'm stable. I kept saying I was on medication. But I'm not, I don't think I need it. I don't think I do, you know. I don't think I do. Because I got a house. I got... Oh, 305. I'm getting a lot of people that ain't Nigerian. Oh, that's the new one. The new one is... Well, I will see what she said in another picture now. Are you there? Can I have a picture? Yeah, I'm not going to mess with her. You know, I'm just going to make her wait. Because I do got a lot of things going on. I don't need another woman right now. Okay, now, here's the one that's Oh, that 305 is persistent. She's still, she wants to chat. I love it. Oh, I do. I love this. I can say anything. I can do anything, and nobody can tell me to shut up. And it's all women. Even the Nigerian ones pretending to be women, they gotta pretend a female impersonator. All my air's on, but I am getting out of time. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. I gotta roll some cigarettes for today. I got $5 laying on the kitchen table. Oh wow! I got I can say it. I'm down to $52 on my card, but I want to keep. I got to buy some vacuum bags for my vacuum cleaner, my shop vac. Then I feel like a little more comfortable cleaning. Because right now I don't feel comfortable. I'm afraid it's going to burst. So I haven't been running it much. Again, it don't matter. Another photo. I think it's a video. But I was going to talk to her. So I might have to make another video after this one cleans up and do what I was wanting to do. But it's all good. I got so many options. That's the key there, to have options. To be able to do... Yeah, I got to go. To be able to do... and actually I don't. You can run this over 2 hours. You can. But I love it. All I got to do is ping. I love this mouse. It is cool. It is really cool. But just to have a shower that I can make hot, cold, medium, just to have that, is just, it's my hair in the sink. It ain't some other people's hair, and ain't somebody blowing their nose in the sink. And, I had to live with that. And now it's, I want to get this out so I can put my woman upstairs or have a bathroom upstairs that I can go to. Because I kind of like my own bathroom. But when you fall in love with somebody, you don't mind sharing. You don't mind. I used to love sharing a bathroom with my wife. I did. I used to love it. I really did. I used to like see her shave and all that. I did. Now that everybody's shaving everything. Back then they didn't shave everything. Wow. Got a fresh pot of coffee, tasting good. I drink it black. I didn't put cream and sugar in this one. I generally do that on my first pot, or the first cup out of the pot. Yeah, kind of feeling pretty good. I got Lori Bohattie on my mind, Ashley Berger, Jennifer Berry, Karen Berry. Word of mouth. And now you got the phone. Now they can text. Dude, there's some way. Or just get on TV. Somebody pick you up on TV. Because the Antichrist is ready. The world is ready for the Antichrist. The world is really ready. It really is. And I got a good look. I know I do. Yeah, I know I do. I always have. That's why I keep the beard. Because, oh, wow. It's pretty young, guys. And it is the BBC. But the BWC is important, too. And there is some that can compete. I got it on video. They can compete. But
Continues, employers are
the majority can't.
so people are
The majority can't.
the hospital finding
And that's the truth.
recruits in the door.
Temperatures will be comfortable 3 to
That's why there's so much racism.
we'll be dodging
Because they can't compete.
thunderstorms. For details on the timeline for most likely for your area.
This is a Nigerian number. I'm not even going to answer it. I'm going to decline. I just decline, but she'll call back, or he'll call back, because I know it's a he.
Nick Abraham Auto Mall. At Nick Abraham Auto Mall, we make it easy. Stop in and
But anyway, I do got to go.
Abraham.com.
I said it the other night, but I do not know a woman that I'm mad at. You know what I mean? I don't know a woman that I don't love. I don't. I've never been hurt. You know, oh, I had a lot of pain. Karen's hurting me right now. She's hurting me. She sent me an email, but she didn't call. But I don't know. I'm so crazy. I am so crazy. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. You know, because it'll probably take a week or so to get this out of my system. You know, it's going to take a while. It's not going to happen in a day or two. And this is the third day. But I got the 23rd, I'm going to see my doctor on phone. And I love YouTube because I can say YouTube, you know, and I put Frederick Reiner's on YouTube, The Other Way, with OBG and GABBIE. And, you know, on my TV, it just pops up. You know, when I go to YouTube, I'm on there. You know, my picture's there. This picture. No, the picture with the car, the Viper. Women say they love my profile, and that's what makes me love Monica Pryor. I go out there to the crisis line, and there's a Sarah, and she said she told everybody. I said mostly to Monica, but I told everybody I love them out there. Even the woman that's the CEO, they'll give me a hard time. I'm not mad. I love her. Love her a lot.
It's simple, really. Great folks, great service, and quality.
But I forget her name.
Reasonable prices.
But I got the card up here. I keep it with all the signatures, you know.
Hammer Huber's.
But she said she did it, and then she remembered me, you know. So I get a little love from the lady that answers the crisis line. Because they denied me the warm line again last night. But I love Heather. Oh, Heather. I don't know what she looks like. I'm going to find out, though, because not Ashley Berger, but Ashley from the Hope House knows her, and they know each other. But I didn't get to see Ashley this week. Ashley's the one that took the picture of me. No, Kelly took the picture of me with the bibs. I want to get a picture of the bibs. I didn't wear my hat yesterday. I forgot to wear my hat to the library yesterday. So I didn't get a picture of me with the bibs with the hat on, and I want to do that. But I'm going to get a picture of me today as I dress up for church. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to wear shorts or if I'm going to put on my suspenders. You know, I'm not sure yet. Oh, she sent me a video. She's wanting that $20. Oh.
As far as our temperatures go, those are at least going to be very comfortable across the board, getting up to 70.
Yeah, we're going to have a conversation with Susan Rose. Now, she's got a Nigerian number, but we switched it for Susan Rose. Now, she's been with me since August. Now, she says she's real. And I got a lot. And I'm over 2 hours. But I don't. Oh, you know, they used to say I look like George Carlin. And I don't sweat the small things, don't pit the wet things. I forget. But I do love George Carlin. You know, I have his book somewhere. I lost it. But I can get his book. I can get any book. I'm with Libby. And listen to it. I don't have to read it no more. I can listen to it anytime. And I got to get the Bluetooth earbuds. I'm going to get them. OBG bought them for Myron, or is supposed to have for his birthday. No, for Father's Day. I love Myron. But he plays tricks on me. It's funny, though. When I punch him up, I get his address. I know nobody else that happens to, but I get his address when I go to him. But he won't let me have that picture. He keeps taking it. I know he's taking it. I know he is, because all you got to do is delete it. And he got one of them expensive phones that don't show it to being deleted. But it always disappears. I keep threatening to take the picture that I got in the living room. So I got him on the wall now. And I want to take the picture so they can't delete that one because I have my own picture. But I'm going to respect him. He don't want me sending that picture all over the place. And I do. I do send the picture. I am like that. I do. So I haven't never sent his picture anywhere. And I did ask permission for Clara to be on my story. I'm going to keep her there because I think she's cute. And she's 17. And I love her. I do. I love Clara. She's such a sweetheart. Harry Potter. And I sent her a wand, a stick somebody give me. See, Bo Hattie loves Harry Potter. Myron loves Harry Potter. A lot of people. So I might even start getting some books on Harry Potter and listen to it and, get an understanding of it. But I got to get them earbuds so I can do it on there. But I am so blessed. I am blessed. I am really blessed. And I believe divine intervention got me off medication. Because every other time the bag had my risperidol in it. This time it didn't. And I'm not going to say nothing. But I don't want to take it. I want to see what I'm about. And I'm educated enough right now. And I know I don't want to be in prison. And I know I want to keep what I got. So I'm not going to do nothing stupid. I can do all the stupid stuff right here. I can talk all I want to talk. I can go here. I can. I never had nothing like this in my life. Never. Never, 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 never. I fantasized about it, dreamt about it, but I never had the reality of what I got now. And I do have it pretty good. Because I am on YouTube right now, and damn it, anybody can punch me up. And I got a hell of a lot of people on my phone. And they haven't blocked me yet, like Dr. Schaefer. She hasn't blocked me. But she ain't answered me. But YouTube is really pretty cool. Because I am getting ready to YouTube Teresa and Heather. I am. I'm getting ready to do it. When they hear this, they might block me off. But I don't think they will. Because I think I'm right. I think I deserve a 12-minute, 44-minute, 12-minute, 44-second chat with them. On YouTube. I believe that. Now I got to get Jody. Maybe she can figure out how to. I tell her what I want. She'll probably figure it out. Well, I can WhatsApp or message both, and be recording on WhatsApp while I'm doing the YouTube. I want to be able to do that. Then I won't have to sit there holding the finger, and I can keep looking at the screen and watching. It's all good. It's all good. And I always said, if you can think it, you can do it. I believe that. If you can think it, you can do it. But there's always a smart ass that's going to say, catch this fart and paint it green and put it in the corner where it can't be seen. Somebody told me that one time. I think that could even be done. Spectrum News is really, really cool for me. And it must be cool for other people because it's on. But you can hear a story and then you can drop it because it'll come back. It'll come back. And I got it on 16. I'm going to put it on. I should have left it on. I'm going to put it on 12. But 16, well, I should have left it alone. That was a nice, that was the 7. And this is the 1st of August. Wow. 8/1/21. Pretty cool. I didn't write it down yet on my book. But I am feeling really, really great. Great. I mean really great. Greater than I've ever felt in my life. Because I have a lot of real people. I got a whole lot of Facebook, of WhatsApp. I got a whole army of hoes. But I'm dealing with them. And I am. And I'm getting videos sent to me that I can sell. But I don't sell them. I don't even know how to work a damn card. But I get really good videos. And wait till I talk to Susan. Then I got Grace. And then I got Mary. And these ain't BBCs. They ain't BBCs. Mary said they hurt her. She don't like BBC. Because they hurt her. And I got videos with her. I got videos with them. Holding them up like this. But they hurt her. So anyway, they're not BBCs. And I'm trying to make them BBCs, and they ain't going for it. They just ain't. They ain't. Wait till I make the chat with her. I'm going to do that. I got to get off here. And I got an hour to get, while this is uploading, I can, I love how it works. It is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. It's more than cool. It's just awesome. Like awesome GMAC. That's what I call her when I Gmail her. I got the beautiful, I go G, S, J, no, G, S, Goddess, Student, Ashley, Jordan, Berger. But I use and it comes up on my phone, G, I'm buzzed. I smoke. Not even weed. This is just tobacco. And an empty stomach and coffee. But anyway, I go the beautiful goddess, Ashley. A student. She is a student. And to me, I say she's the most beautiful woman in the world. I believe that. I believe she's the most, and I caught her on my phone. And everybody says she's a pretty girl. When they see my screen, she is a pretty girl. A beautiful woman. Not a girl, she's a beautiful woman. And a dragon. My year. I love it, I love it, I love it. And I know her birthday. And it's easy to remember. And I love Ashley Berger. Now here I am throwing her name out there for the whole world to see. And, oh, I don't know. I love you, Ashley. I do. I love you. I do. And I think I do. I think I do. And I got, she knows I love pictures. So she sends me pictures. I think you can send up to 12 pictures on, I didn't know that, but I can too. And I finally learned how to use the paper clip and, I send pictures now. I can't send videos, but I can send pictures. I have so much fun. It is fun. It's all good, And I'm now higher. I'm really coming alive, and I can't explain it. But I do have the Spirit of Christ. I got that in '74. I did get that. I worked 5 hours for that. And then it lasted for 8,000 miles in 2 weeks in a stolen car with a credit card, an Exxon credit card. I kept all the receipts. I got from New York to Wisconsin using the receipts. I had the number and they let me get by. I said my wife's in the other car, I would lie. Because I'm a good liar. If I want to be. I am the master. That happened in South Carolina. Took 13 days for them to call me that, but they did call me master. Here's your keys. And they give me the keys to my car. No driver's license, no identification, just the Antichrist. That happened in 78. Oh, I got to go. I keep saying that, but here I am. 2 hours and 16 minutes. But it's all good. I have a big, beautiful day planned up. Because I wanted to take her out for... She's never had a chicken something. And I told her, come get me last night. It was 7:30. And she said it was too late. But today, we are going to... we're going to do something today. Because we eat after service, so you can hang out there quite a while, at least an hour or two. And Zane's there, you know. Oh, there's a lot of women there. Anyway, I'm excited. I really am excited, and I've had a lot of practice with women. You know, most people think, but I did. I've had room for women. And when at a treatment team, and I went in and said my number back in '96. I did this. The whole room full of women, beautiful women, all colors, and then I had a couple of years of 3 women, and once in a while 4, and maybe even 5, and they all remember me, and I say they love me, because I believe either you do or you don't. You know, you do. You either love me or you hate me, or you just don't want to be bothered. You know, and I don't know. I'm kind of a unique son of a bitch. I really am. I took it off there. I can't get used to having this. I got to get the wireless one. Cause I don't like all the wire. Jody keeps telling me, but it don't take batteries. You know, that's what she keeps telling me. But anyway, I am going to go. Hey, lots of love. And I'm going to make another one before I go to church, I think. Yeah, it's only 6:45. I think that's the number I'm going to use for this video, 6:45. That'll come up to 6. You know, that will come up to 6. 6, 4 is 10, and 5 is 15, and 6. But what I did, I look at the 5 and the 4, and I get 9. 9 don't change the number. So whenever you have a 9, you can just forget it. It's like a 0. I figured that out looking at cell numbers when I was in the hole. You got quite a few years ago. So I can look at a big number and I add up the 9s and delete them out of the picture, and I can come up with the single digit pretty easy. I'm pretty good with numbers. I am. I'm pretty good. I'm the master. I am the master. I can say that now. I used to get a lot of flack in prison because when you got COs and you got all social worker men, you know, they would pull rank on me and put me in strip cells and all that shit. Sometimes beat me up. I mean, really. They didn't beat you. They'd put pressure points. They'd take you down and shoot you up. And, yeah, it was tie you down on the bed. It was pretty rough. Quite a few years. But anyway, it ain't like that now. There ain't no, my doors, they got a bust in here. You know, and it is all so good. And I got freedom like I've never experienced. Because I believe in YouTube. I believe that even though I only got 15 views right now, it can jump up to billions. I'm not even going to go to million. We're going to go to billions of views. Just like that. That could happen in a day. It could happen in a day. Yeah. I believe that. And damn it, if I believe it, it can happen. But, oh, am I feeling good. Oh, there's my girl. I just like that. That's better than, you know, I got it at 73. Oh, this is cool. I don't have to go over there to look at it. You know, it's got power, mode, a minus and a plus, timer, display, fan, sleep. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I never, you know, when I asked Watchko, what is in there? And he said a remote, and I couldn't believe it. Oh, it's really good. It's really good. Life is good. I can't even say good. It's awesome. Awesome GMAC. Yeah, I just love it. And, I think I'm background. You could put me on your TV and just hear me talking. You don't have to sit there and watch me. And I think I got the volume. Yeah, I do. I had the volume all the way up, so you can have plenty of volume. Because I had to turn it down when I listened to I listened to something. Oh, I was on WhatsApp. I'm having trouble with that. I gotta talk to Jody about it. I'm having trouble with my WhatsApp on here. But it's all good. Awesome. Grand. There was a black guy he would say grand for everything, And everybody loved him. He was kind of slow, but he had a good attitude, and everything was grand. It was a grand day, and I like that word. I used that on quite a bit of my writings. When I was doing my tablet, I had grand pop up in capital letters, because it is grand. God is grand. It really is. And you don't even have to say God. You can say the Spirit, because the Spirit is grand. And there is a Spirit, damn it. There really is. And, I'm finally back to my church. And I'm feeling good about that. I'm feeling good about being in my church. Even though I can't make a video, because they don't want nothing to do with YouTube. They don't. So I'm not even going to go there. They're Baptists. That's what OBG explained it to me. They're at the bottom rung of intelligence. And here I am putting it on YouTube. But I got invited to another one at 6 o'clock. I got a message, and it's 2 miles from here if I take 17. So I'm going to ask Shirley if she wants to go to this. And boy, it'd be cool to drive in there with a pretty girl, and that would be awesome. It'd really be nice. It's only 2 miles. And she said something about 17th Street. I think she lives on 17th Street. So, wow. So I have 2 churches. Nothing wrong with 2 churches. One's for recovery, and that's the one I met from Kairos. It's a long story, and I am out of time. But here I am, way past 2 hours, and I just thought of Jamie Leake, but then Jamie the clerk. I love you, Jamie the clerk. I do. I love that Jamie the clerk with all my heart, and she knows I do. And Christy Reynolds, she blocked me. No, she didn't block me. She told the inspector or the investigator to tell me to stop calling out there. So I did, So I ain't blocked. So if I really had to get a hold of Christy Reynolds, I could. But she's a pig. You're a pig. I'm not going to say to be a pig you'd have to be born in 47, 59, 71, 83, 95. Then you got to go to the 12th, so that would be 2007? Yeah, it's all good. I love that Chinese zodiac. I don't know what they mean, don't care. I just like the signs. But then there's Monica. Oh, I forgot her name because I met Monica prior. But I love the name Monica. And them two used to power walk in Oakwood back in the 90s and early 2000s. And they were 2 beautiful women. And Chrissy, she finally told me her age. The right age. So I wouldn't, because I was having her as a 70. But they can't associate with me right now, but they will. I believe that. I can't wait to get my teeth, because they're supposed to be making my teeth with the top longer and the bottom shorter than the other ones were. So when I smile, I will have pretty white teeth. I got that coming. Probably 3 weeks. And there's another place I go I can talk to. The Angel Dental. I love it out there. It's all good. Awesome. Grand. It is grand. Oh, wow. Don't take much with that mouse to move things around. I like that blue and red. It looks good. It does. It looks good. And I like it. I might just, I don't know what to do. Get used to the wire. She has a lot of stuff. Jody is awesome. Grand. Go. I love everybody.